Hey, welcome back. Happy New Year's to everyone. I hope it'll be a decent year for you. I hope it's going to be a decent year for me. And I didn't really make any New Year's resolutions because I feel like that's just really flawed these days. I don't want to have like one goal to shoot towards for the year. I just want to be consistent. And that's why my new goal, well, maybe not new goal, but one of my uh one of the things I want to do this year is to just constantly level up. And I want to be more like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And I think that's the way to go for everyone because I thought about it. I thought about, hey, I'm going to, like last year, this time I made a video called 2025 goals. I set out like 3 or 4 things I wanted to do. I didn't accomplish any of them that year, but I think that was flawed because my goals were a little bit too ambitious and then a couple other things happened. But this year, I don't want to focus on any one particular goal. I just want to level up in every way I possibly can because that's the only thing I want to do. I want to be more like Goku. Goku, the only thing he really consistently cares about is getting stronger. You know, I I want to get stronger too. I'm not gonna get as strong as Goku, but Goku is the perfect example of what I'm trying to become, not only for this year but for the rest of my life. I just want to level up. I just want to get stronger. I want to get better. Goku is a flawed man himself. I think a lot of people would say he isn't the best family man, and I would agree with that. Kind of a I'd say only kind of a deadbeat. But outside that, Goku is a guy who wants to get stronger, get more powerful, be one of the strongest people in the universe. And, that's respectable. That's a respectable goal. He doesn't wake up on the new year and say, hey, this year I want to be the strongest. Like, that's the plan, is to be the strongest fighter in the universe. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Obviously, I'm not a fighter, but I just want to level up. I just want to continue getting better. I don't want to make it a goal. Like, it's not a goal to get stronger. That's just what I want to do. I want to make more money, like to upload more on this channel, which I will do. I think everyone needs to have a little bit of say in pride, maybe say in values. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Because Goku, even Vegeta, the two pure-blooded Saiyans, they want to get stronger. They see the point of leveling up because they have leveled up and they've become better. They've become stronger. No one can really fuck with them. I mean, there's a couple people who can fuck with them, but for the most part, like the average person on Earth, I'd say the average person on Universe 7 cannot fuck with Goku. So that's, I don't want to say that's my goal. That's just a plan for the rest of my life. Leveling up, be more like Goku in some aspects. But I'm sick of just saying, hey, I'm kind of sick of the whole like New Year's resolutions. It's just kind of played at this point. Let's just wake up and be better. Because goals, you hit the goal, it's great. You fail, you feel like shit. But if you just say, hey, I just want to get better each day, like that is, it's, if you fail, it's okay because it just wasn't meant for today. But it doesn't feel like failure for the year. You can have a bad day. You can have multiple bad days, but it'll be all right. But yeah, my plan, be more like Goku, level up in my life. I will level up in my life. And I think that's what a lot of people just need to do. Just level up. Just kind of go head first. But, yeah, 2026, it's all about leveling up, not about being stagnant anymore. And if that's not your goal, or I should say, is that not your plan forever to just level up? Don't set a goal. Just say, hey, I'm going to be better in everything I do, everything I touch. Yeah, I hope the year is going to be good. I want the year to be good. Last year, this time around, I was unemployed. I was pretty depressed. But this year, going into the year, job, body, I'm getting stronger, like physically stronger. Like I feel it too. yeah, a couple other things, saving money. Hopefully I can move out by either end of the year or 2027. But yeah, that's just the process of leveling up, because like I can look back from last year, look to this year, I'm doing better. I see it, and I will continue to do better. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm a little bit more optimistic this year than I was last year, even though I really don't have a reason to be optimistic, but it is nice for now. But yeah, I think that's all I got to say for this little car video. Uh I think I'm gonna try to upload. Well, you know what? Let me not say what I'm gonna try to do. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna put out more videos. But yeah, Happy New Year's again to everyone, and we all need to be more like Goku and maybe Vegeta, just a little bit. Maybe not like simping, but yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. Happy New Year, and until next time.